Night. You know what I'm saying? Happy 4th of July. You know what I'm saying to everybody out there. When you watch this, either on a playback or you're watching it live with me, I appreciate you. So happy 4th of July to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this great country of United States. You know what I mean? I can't tell you about other countries, but I can tell you about the US, huh? Born and raised 40 plus years, huh? Let's talk about it. But I just want to get that out the way before we get started. And it's like, I think about, Nicki Minaj. I'm a big fan of Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? This is not no disrespect to her, but I'm here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to have that conversation. And it's like with Nicki Minaj, right? She haven't dropped an album in a while. I know she came out with a few singles, Freaky Girl, and there's a lot of other singles that she was putting out over time the last, couple of years. And I just look at it like this, right? With the female artists of today, the Corla Rays, the Lotto, Big Lotto, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, I just feel like with Nicki, as I watch the BET Awards, you know, I see that she was nominated, but Big Lotto won. I believe Corla Ray. I don't know if she won something, but my whole point of saying that is this: it's time for Nicki Minaj to drop that album, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I see her on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing on Twitter, talking about certain situations. Hey, you know. But at the same time, Nicki, it's time for you to drop that album. It's time for you to drop that album. You know what I mean? It's time for you to drop that album and really make it happen out here. You know what I'm saying? Because this game, man, it's getting real competitive for the females out here. For the ladies out here, it's getting real competitive. So I just feel like it's time for her to really step it in. You know what I mean? To step it up and put it in. You know what I mean? Put that work in. It's time for her to put that work in and drop that album, man. You know what I mean? It's time for her to drop that album and get it cracking out here. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's so much competition. She's great. She definitely got her fan base. I understand they're going to support it. I'm going to support it when it drops, but I'm like, man, what's going on, man? You done put out a few singles. Where that album at, huh? You know what I'm saying? Where that album at? That's what I want to know. Where that album at? Want to go get it cracking out here, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because, I gotta say though, that Big Lotto with a Cardi B on there, Cardi B had the hardest line on the whole song or put it on a flow. She's talking about only thing you get free from me is free to bros. Do you feel? You know what I mean? Only thing you get free from me is free to bros, huh? I gotta say, Cardi B, you was snapping on that, man. You know what I mean? She was snapping on it. And I'm saying all that to say this, you know, Nicki, where that album at? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because they putting it out. And I mean, I watched a little bit of academics earlier today, how, he's talking about how, a lot of female artists that's not as great of a lyricist as Nicki Minaj, they still coming with them quotables. And that's debatable because if you think about it, right? When you think about it, being a great lyricist is part of having that quotable or having that, that wordplay that'd be like, man, oh, did you hear what she just said? Oh man, them bars was hard right there. You feel me? So it's like with Cardi, you know what I'm saying, with Cardi and Lotto that put it on a flow, and then Cardi came through and she dropped a killer verse on what's her name, Glorilla. She came and did a 1-2 on that. So my whole thing is, Nicki, what a album at, huh? Where that album at? Because I mean, these girls out here, I gotta give it to the fellas, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. The dudes in hip hop, ladies is running this right now, man. And I'm not hating on them, not whatsoever. But I'm saying this though, Nicki, where that album at, huh? Where that album at? Because like that Freaky Girl, and she dropped a few different singles over the last couple of years. But come on now, you got Big Lotto stepping it up, huh? And what I'm hearing is that's a diss towards Nicki Minaj. I don't know if it's true. Somebody leave a comment in here. Let me know if it's true. That put it on the flow supposed to be a slight diss to Nicki, from my understanding. You know what I mean? I may be incorrect, but let me know. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm a Nicki fan, but at the same time, I do believe in competition. And right now, she may be the dopest female lyricist out there because she can battle the dudes for show. I'm not here to say that she don't have skills. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying that with the Corla Rays of the world, or the Lottos of the world, the Cardi B's of the world, they out here active, man. So Nicki, where that album at, huh? Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Where that album at, Nicki? You feel me? Because I just set up my Twitter account too. I'm saying, I'm 40 plus, man. I don't be on Twitter like that, but I set up my Twitter account, right? And I'm following Nikki on there, and she over there on there talking big heavy, man. But I'm like, you got all this smoke, right? You got all this smoke on Twitter. You got this smoke, you know what I'm saying? When making little quotes and stuff like that. But where that album at? You feel me? That's what I want to know. You feel me? Anybody know? Let me know when that album's supposed to drop. Because I'm gonna do a review on that too, just to let y'all know. I'm doing a review on the Nicki Minaj album, and I got a whole little rollout I'm gonna drop too. So any Nicki Minaj fans, follow me when that album drop. Check back with me. I'm telling you, I got a whole layout I'm finna do, and and we're gonna have a discussion about the album. I'm gonna open it up, and you want to come in and do like a Zoom type conversation, you can come on camera with me. I'm gonna have that. And we're gonna have a big, like I said, review session when it do drop. But anyway, up to current events. Nicki, where that album at, huh? Nicki Minaj, where you, huh? Where that album at? Hey, if a barb in here, let me know where that album at, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And let me check something, because I did see something on Twitter the other day, right? Because well, before I do that, right? I want to see when was the last Nicki Minaj album. Let's find that. Let me find out, because I know it's been some time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to find out when was her last album. When did that come out? What? Let's see. Cause she ain't dropped an album. Hold up, man. Hold up. When she dropped her last album? That's what I'm saying. See, it's like, yeah, she ain't dropped that album since what, the Pink Print? The Pink Print is the last Nicki Minaj album? No, 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 it ain't. It's oh, it's not even on here. It's the Queen. I was just listening to that the other day. I'm like, it can't be the Pink Print. It's the Queen albums. Hold on. Let me hold up. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, it's the Queen album, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. Because I know I was just looking, I was listening to it the other. I'm like, that can't be it. Because the Pink Print, no. It's the Queen album. When did that come out? 2018? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I know I was right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Queen album. Yeah, that came out August 10th, 2018. So how many years that been? Huh? 19, let's count them, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. It's been over 5 years, Nicki. Nicki, what that album, man? You feel me? I understand you had a child, respect to that. You got, you married or whatever. No disrespect, but Nicki, where that album at, huh? But I can't. You know what? I got to take that back. I can't knock her for it, right? Because Cardi B, she only put out one album, man. I know she got them mixtapes, but she literally only has one album. But for the being a queen, right? Nicki Minaj, where that album at? Yeah, look at this, man. Come on now. She put a mixtape out. Well, it's her old mixtape she put out last year. Well, yeah, 2018, man. Nicki, where that album at, huh? I'm sending the APB. It's an APB for Nicki Minaj album. Where that album at, huh? You feel me? Because I'm like this, bruh. 5 years is a long time. That's a long time. And it's like, the thing about it though, right? I know she been dropping singles, but I be hearing a lot of chatter on Twitter. It's got a lot of barbs, you know what I'm saying? Uh, that really support her, right? Which I respect. But at the end of the day, man, it's about the music too, though. It's about the music. And she came in the game with bars. She came in the game, you feel me, spitting that hot fire, that, that Dyline. Dyline spit fire. She was coming in here just spitting fire, man. So, Nicki, where that spot, where that fire at, huh? You know what I mean? Where that fire at, huh? Because, Freaky Girl for me, it didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do it. And then, hold up. And then I was looking at, right? Hold on, I'm finna go to Twitter. Yeah, because she, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought she dropped something and it was Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert got the pink tape. I was like, oh, Nicki just dropped something? I'm like, oh, nah, that's Lil Uzi Vert, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was Nicki Minaj, huh? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they holding they got a Nicki Minaj flag on here. Wow. Nicki killing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because she put on here, we'll say amazing. This was Nicki Minaj, a quote 9 hours ago from Nicki Minaj off Twitter. Says amazing. The best part is giving the dubs the lashes while I'm cracking up laughing. They're the only kind of dogs I I beat. So she on here talking real spicy on Twitter, right? But Nicki, where that album at? Huh? Where that album? You know what I'm saying? You on Twitter giving them the business, right? But where that album at, Nikki? Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see where that album at. I did see that she. Okay, hold on. I did see something because she's saying the album's supposed to drop in. I did see something where it says it's supposed to drop in November. Yeah, hold on. I'm checking. Yeah, because I did see. Yeah, here it is. She's saying she dropping the album in November. In November, Nikki? You gonna drop the album in November? Know what I'm saying? In November, Nikki. That's when the album coming out in November. I guess I'm gonna have to listen to Put It on the Flow. Only thing you get from me is free to bros. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's all you gonna get from me is free to bros, man. Free to bros. Come on now. I'm like, Nikki, where that album at, huh? Where that album? Nikki, where that album at, huh? It's time to kick in. You know what I mean? Because it's like, The more I think about it, right? It's been over 5 years, and it'd be six. So if that album came out in August, right? Yeah, so it's damn near going to be 6 years before she dropped her next album. So this thing better be cracking. You know what I mean? I know you in the studio probably cooking something up, but you going to have to get active. That album better be cracking, Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Which I expected. I expected. I mean, the only thing I would have a knock against Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, is that Drake is very active out here. Lil Wayne is very active out here. You know what I'm saying? Wayne may not be as popular as he used to be, but he still put out music though. You know what I'm saying? And 5 years is a long time, Nicki Minaj. So I'm expecting fire from that album. I'm expecting those hits on that album. You know what I mean? I mean, just for you to just do yourself. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I gotta say, man, you know what I'm saying? It's looking a little bleak only because it's been so long. And you got them putting it on a flow, throwing slugs at you right now. You know what I'm saying? Put it on a flow. You know what I mean? They throwing them slugs at you. So it's like you gotta put it on a flow for them. You know what I mean? You need to put it on a flow, Nikki, and let them know. Know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think that album definitely gonna be cracking. But I gotta say though, that put it on the flow is smacking right here. You feel me? It's straight slaps on that right there. You know what I mean? As soon as that come on, I'm like, hey. Matter of fact, when I listen to my when I listen to my playlist, I gotta say it's 90% women right now. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. The ladies is coming hard right now. You feel me? The female rappers is coming hard right now. And I gotta say, man, it's I don't know what's going on, man. Is y'all dudes too much off that fentanyl and popping Molly's Percocet and you know what I mean, leaning it out? Or I don't know what y'all doing, but man, the ladies got it right now. You feel me? Just like how Andre 3000 from Outkast said the South got something to say. Right now, the ladies got something to say. Do you feel? Yeah. Right now, the ladies have something to say, man. You know what I mean? The ladies got a whole lot to say right now. So I don't know what's going on, man. You feel me? It's like if it ain't coming from Drake, 21 Savage, who else, man? Who else is really kicking it on the mic right now? Man. See, I can't even really name them right now. Who really on kicking their feet on the dude's side right now? That's really out there popping. I mean, Lil Uzi Vert, yeah. I gotta say that Nicki Minaj verse on Lil Uzi Vert, she snapped on that, man. I mean, I ain't a big fan of his music. I mean, I know it ain't really tailored for an OG like myself, but I mean, the few slaps that I do like on there is mostly the one with Nicki Minaj on it. You feel me? On that new Lil Uzi Vert album, the Pink Tape, which I thought was the Nicki Minaj. I'm like, oh, Nicki dropped the Pink Tape? Oh, no, that's Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up. I'm like, hold up, huh? Yeah, I thought that was Nicki Minaj. It's the Pink Tape. I'm like, oh, she just dropped something. I'm like, Nicki Minaj just dropped something. Like, oh no, man, that's the Pink Tape, huh? You know what I mean? That's the Pink Tape. She just dropped the Pink Tape on him, huh? Do you feel? You know, she just dropped the Pink Tape on him, huh? So yeah, Nicki Minaj, it's the APB out there for you. You know what I'm saying? We need that album, Nicki. November is a long time, Nicki. With that album, Nicki, do you feel? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Do I expect it to be like just like a lot of catchy radio singles at this point in her career? No. Am I looking for her to have a whole bunch of catchy radio singles personally? No. But I do expect for her to have at least one undeniable hit on that album, no. I expect that. And how she produce it, how she go about it, that's her business. But I expect at least one for show on there where it's like, yeah, you got to give it up. She the queen. So I'm expecting at least one. But overall, I hope it's a blended album. You know what I'm saying? Rapping and some of mulatto stuff. I like that. You feel me? Because her first album, man, the first one is, I still listen to it. I mean, all of them I listen to, will be honest with you. Um, I like the first one. I like the Pink Print and the Queen album. Um, I'll say the Pink Print probably will be number 2. So number 1 for me will be her first album, Pink Friday. Second would be Pink Print, and then third will be the Queen album. You know, the Roman Reloaded, I did like that, but I preferably, that's my preference, is her first album, Pink Friday, Pink Print, and the Queen. You know what I'm saying? I still play those. They in heavy rotation still today in 2023, huh? But Nicki, you're going to have to kick in though. It's time to kick in, Nicki. Where that album at? Do you feel? You know? And in my next conversation, I want to talk about Young Buck. Young Bucky, man. Young Buck, what's going on with you, man? I mean, I seen that video. Oh my goodness. It looked like he was, Nicki, Young Buck. If y'all haven't seen that video, you can see it on IG. It's floating also through YouTube. You just got to do your research on it. But Young Buck looked like he was laying on the stage. I don't know. It looked like he might. I don't know if altercation happened on the stage. It was a young lady laying next to him, or a lady laying next to him. I don't know if she was talking to him or what. But Young Buck, man, it was looking bad for you, bro. It was looking real bad for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, what happened? What happened, man? And it's like, with the Young Buck, man, like I said, I did a video. You got to go back and watch it. I did a video about maybe about 4 videos ago where I said you don't be a Young Buck story. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a Young Buck story, man. And it's true, man. With the Young Buck situation, you don't want to be that story, man. You feel me? Because it's like, regardless what happened, either behind behind the scenes with the Afro Man, his team, I'm not even gonna focus on that part of the game. I'm gonna focus on, like I said in my previous video. Anybody new to my channel, after you finish watching this live, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Go back and watch a lot of my videos. I did a video a couple of maybe a week back saying don't be a Young Buck story, man. And I basically was breaking down this whole situation, not the fight situation, but just breaking down the elements of where he is at today. You know what I mean? With Young Buck, it's like, man, bruh, first of all, you went from Cash Money Juvenile, right, to G Net. You went to G Unit with 50 Cent. And now anybody that's new, anybody that's young, if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, just understand this. With Young Buck, when he signed to 50 Cent, 50 Cent was the number one guy. He was the number one guy. This is when In the Club first came out. He was on fire. That's why he got the deal. You know what I'm saying? For the label deal, the G Unit deal. He was signed to Dr. Dre, Eminem, Aftermath. So it's like, you think about Young Buck, right? Look where he started at. See, a lot of artists try to work their way up to get to a Dr. Dre beat. He was able to go from Juvenile Cash Money straight to 50 Cent. Now the timeline that's not important. The point is he went from Cash Money to G Unit, 50 Cent, Eminem. Now this is Eminem, 50 Cent back in a prime when it was blowing up. I mean, every time you turn the radio on, you turn the video on, all you're gonna hear is in the club, and you're gonna hear Eminem. Hi, my name is. You're gonna hear all that. This is that part. This is that era right there. This is where when Buck signed to G Unit, you couldn't do nothing but go platinum. Because it was so many things behind you that was going to push you, that was going to help get you that radio, the promotion, the videos, everything, the budgets. It was there. So just think about what I'm saying to you right now, right? With Young Buck, he was able to sign, get beats from Dr. Dre, get beats from Eminem, got 50 Cent in your corner. If you know about 50, he was a writer. He wrote, songs for Game, at least the hooks. I don't know if he wrote the whole song, but on his first album, a lot of his singles, 50 Cent wrote the hook. So just think about what I'm really saying to you. So Young Buck went from that to where he at today. You know what I'm saying? He went from being in the good grace of G Unit, Aftermath. I mean, come on now. If you go back and look at the math, you go back and look how they was really killing it. 50 Cent first album, I believe it went diamond. I believe that first album went diamond, bruh. At least in the club. No, because I seen something in the club just had over so many billion streams. Come on now. So Young Buck, man. Don't be a Young Buck story, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you can say 50 was wrong, because I know at one point 50 Cent recorded him, and Young Buck was crying on the phone to 50 about what was going on with him and tax issues and all that. But guess what? Regardless who doesn't like 50 Cent or like how his big business practice is, if anybody give you money, dog, especially a lump sum of money, they want their money back plus interest. That's how the game go. You know what I'm saying? They want their money back. So just think about that, right? So with 50 Cent, from my understanding, when it came to Young Buck, right? He gave him advancements, he gave him different things, and he never was able to recoup. He wasn't able to recoup, right? So because he wasn't able to recoup, 50 Cent was not able to recoup the money that he either spent or invested into Young Buck. Young Buck was still in contract. I don't know if he still is today. I want to say he may be still in contract today. 50, you a cold dude, man. But I respect you as a businessman, but you a cold dude, man. You feel me? But at the same time, right? With the Young Buck situation, right? Just think about, like I said earlier, think about where he came from in the sense of how his career started and where he's at today, bro. Really think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude had all the opportunity in the world. You hear about all these artists saying, oh man, I didn't get this person, or, the label didn't back me. But Young Buck had 50 Cent. Okay? He had Dr. Dre. He had Eminem. He had the machine behind him. And look at him today. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Really think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wish they'd had these opportunities. A lot of people wish they had a Young Buck situation in the sense of how his career started. You know what I'm saying? Going from Cash Money Juvenile to 50 Cent, Aftermath, Dr. Dre, Eminem. Then you got people in your crew like Game. I know he left after a while, but he was there for a little while. You had Game, you know what I'm saying? Tony Yayo, who's still with 50 to this day. Lloyd Banks, you know what I'm saying? So you had all this opportunity, man. And that's why I talk about understanding your position out here. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been giving y'all game through this whole thing. If you're new to my channel, go back and watch a lot of my videos, man. I'm giving y'all all this sauce. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Show some love to the channel, man. And if you're really feeling what I'm kicking, drop something in that super chat. I appreciate it. You know? Drop something in there. Because we finna talk tonight, man. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good tonight. We're going to chop it up and spit some real game, man. You feel me? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking on this mic over 30 minutes, man. Talked about Nicki Minaj. Now we into Young Buck's story right now. Come on, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're gonna get back into it. Well, with that Young Buck, right? Think about how he, like I said, he was in position. And that's why I say you have to understand your position and understand your value. A lot of people get twisted, whether you in the music industry, in business in general. Sometimes when you get that big promotion, even on a job, right? Even in a job, you get a big promotion, you still not the boss. If somebody is willing to pay you $150,000 a year, that doesn't make you the boss. You feel me? You can be making millions of dollars a year from a corporation or an individual, but if they have enough money to pay you, imagine what they making off of you. I'm saying all that to say this. You are never bigger than the machine unless you are the machine. Do you feel what I'm saying to you right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really peep game in what I'm really saying right now. See, this is the thing. A lot of folks, a lot of individuals get caught up with their sauce, get caught up with their own self, thinking that they bigger than the program, thinking they bigger than the label, thinking they bigger than the management. But guess what? They still your management. They still your label. They still your boss. Do you feel? Now, it's cool if you want to go rogue and you say, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this no more. And your contract is over. Because guess what, bruh? Just like a Young Buck story. Just because you don't want to work for the label no more, but they got you under contract, you still got a boss, man. So you got to fulfill your obligations. That's why 50 Cent, I guess with Young Buck, you not letting him out his contract because he like, hey, man, I done spent all this money on you. How am I going to recoup my cash that I gave you and you still ain't paid me back? See, I don't get mad at people when you do business. See, this is the thing. When you sign a contract with anybody, you have to uphold that contract unless you can find a way to get out of it. Now, if you get out of it, hey, I respect that. But if you can't get out of it, uphold that contract because you signed on it. That's just like a bad chick, right? You meet a bad chick, you like, oh yeah, I got it. But you didn't read the terms and conditions. So now you get it, and now you see what comes with it, huh? She might be a bad chick, but guess what? She might be high maintenance. You know what I'm saying? She require for you to spend a certain amount of dollars to be with her. And now you done dipped in the sauce, and you like, oh man, I don't want to spend that. Well, you knew what the job was when you took it, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. So when I think about the Young Buck situation, right? I understand you look like he was laid out, man. They had him stretched out like Armstrong out there, bruh. You feel me? But at the same time, look at his position that he used to have. And that's my whole point. You gotta in life, man. I can't stress this enough, man. If you're new to my channel, you gotta tap in with me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Because all I talk about is understanding your position. Don't get finessed out of position. Huh? Don't finesse yourself out of your own position. That's another video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration, huh? We're going to keep this thing going, man. Hit that subscribe button. New to my channel, subscribe up, man. You know what I'm saying? This is grown man conversation right here. You feel me? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And when you get finished watching this live, go back and watch a lot of my videos because all I bring to you is nothing but game, man. I'm here to motivate and elevate if you get me. You feel me? But yeah, man. Young Buck, man. I don't even know what to tell him because at one point I understand he was trying to sign the Rap a Lot, but 50 wouldn't let him out his contract. You gotta pay the man. Like I said, if I pay you for a service and I gave you the cash and you haven't performed the service or paid me back what I gave you, then we have a problem. See, it's never when you're dealing with business, it's never personal. That's what they say. Don't take it personal. It's just business. That's a real thing. When I'm in business with you, hey, you might be a great person. You might be a cool ass individual. But when money's involved, contracts involved, we need to get that resolved first. We can be cool after work. We can be cool after our contract is over. But while we in contract, I need you to fulfill those obligations. I need you to understand my terms and conditions. Do you feel? And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Who bringing this sauce on this mic like I do, huh? I stay consistent with my motivation. So subscribe up, hit that like button. You can share it, leave a comment. It's cool. Know what I'm saying? So I'm going to recap a little bit of that Nicki Minaj. What I was saying earlier is that with Nicki, it's been over 5 years. That Queen album came out in August of 2018. Nicki Minaj, what an album at, huh? You got Cardi B talking about only thing you get free from me is free to bros. Do you feel me? You feel me? I'm still when they put it on the flow, come on. I'm like, hey, nah, man. If YouTube didn't give me strikes, man, for playing, I'll play that right now. But YouTube they don't be playing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't playing no music on here because YouTube do not be playing, huh? But on my shorts, though, I'll do a short and put the music on there, but not on my full videos. YouTube is not having it. But when that Bilato come on, put it on a flow right now. That's why I say, Nicki, where that album at? Because I'm a Nicki fan, but at the same time, I'm a fan of good music. I'm a fan of energy, good energy. And right now, they coming, Nicki. Where you at? Where that album? I seen something on Twitter. She was saying they dropping an album in November. In November? November, Nicki? Where that album at? Do you feel me? Huh? Dropping an album in November, man. That's what I'm saying. I guess that's gonna be a Thanksgiving gift, huh? The gift to keep giving, huh? She gonna drop an album in November, huh? Nicki, where that album at? You playing over there? You too busy on Twitter. I be peeping game on Twitter. She all on Twitter, giving all these quotes. Where that album at, Nicki? But I ain't that mad at you because I think about Cardi B. She ain't dropped the album. Has it been even longer? I don't even know. I'm trying to think back. I think it been around the same time. That Motorsport, you know what I'm saying? That came out how long ago? But I gotta say, Cardi, she got them quotables right now. You know what I'm saying? From that Put It on the Flow remix and the Glorilla song. Oh, she snapping, man. I'm not gonna hate. I don't hate good music, man. If it's good music, I'm gonna tell you it's good music to me. That's my opinion. But Nicki, where that album at? You feel me? Been over 5 years. I understand you had a child, got married, and probably moved around. You feel me? I respect all that. But I'm here for the music, Nicki. Where that album at? Any barbs in here? Where that album at, huh? You feel me? I want to know where that album at, man. Don't keep talking to me about, oh man, the tweets, and she talking about giving lashes and beats or whatever. Okay, that's cool. But what that album at, Nicki? You feel me? Anybody that's a barf, man, go ahead and chop this up and send it over to her. Send her, make a cut on there. You feel me? Go ahead and chop this video and send it, and make sure you tell her. Say Sean Beastolla told her. Say Sean Beastolla said, "Where that album at, Nicki? Nicki, where that album at?" Do you feel? You know what I mean? Where that album at, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on now. Man, hit that. Do I got some? Come on now. Got a few people in here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You new to my channel, hit that like button. You feel me? Respect the channel. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. Respect the channel. You feel me? And drop something in that fast, you know what I'm saying, in that Cash App. You feel me? Actually, I don't have a Cash App up on there, but I do have the Super Trap. Drop something in that Super Trap. Excuse me. You know? And the Super Chat. Put something you can do the Super Chat, Super Sticker. Help yourself. I got what you need in there. You know what I'm saying? Respect the channel, man. You feel me? And we're going to keep this thing going too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the more I think about with the Nicki situation, it's like this, right? Her album, it's been over 5 years. And hold up, let me think about this, right? Hold up, let me go back. I want to check something out real quick while we on live here. Let me go back some. Because hold on. Yeah, because she ain't dropped the album, right? It's been a long time. Here we go. Nicki Minaj. Yeah, because she didn't put out how many albums? So she got a total of 4 albums she has released. 3 mixtapes, compilation album. She dropped one. She have put out a total of 123 singles, right? So it's like, come on, Nicki. It's time for you to kick in. You know what I mean? And all of her albums, because even Pink Friday, that came out #1 when it was released, or it peaked at #1. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it came out #1. The Pink Print. So her first 2 albums look like came out was peaked at #1 from Pink Friday and Roman Reloaded. And the Pink Print, or it came out #1 on the R&B, US R&B and hip hop. The Queen came out #2. Yeah, and then she's coming back out. Okay, so her next album is yep, I do see it here now. On November 17th, 2023, Pink Friday 2. So she dropping Pink Friday 2 on November 17th, 2023. So right before Thanksgiving, she's gonna drop Pink Friday 2. So all I'm saying, it's just been so long though. You feel me? It's been a while because, like I said, her last release was in August of 2018. Was the Queen album, which I did like. It was some slaps on that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I was, like I said, I'm a big fan of her, but at the same time, Nicki, come on now. You got these females out here kicking their feet right now. You feel me? They out here really snapping. So it's like, I need Nicki to step it up, man. You feel me? And when that album drop, I'm expecting big things. I don't expect her to have, she don't have to have a whole bunch of radio hits, but she definitely need at least one mega hit on that album. You feel me? On that Pink Friday 2, she should have at least one mega hit on there. That's all I'm asking. At this point of her career, I don't expect her to have, you know, four number one singles or anything. No, but at least one. You feel me? Give me one good hit. The album, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty solid. That's all I ask from Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? She's been in the game too long, so I don't expect her to try to match what she did on Pink. Well, kind of, because she's naming it Pink Friday. So, any fan or anybody who was a fan of that first album, man, that thing was snapping. She had what? Well, hold up. Let me go back to the first album because she had that moment when, man, she had some snaps on that first album. So if she gonna redo Pink Friday 2, ouch, Nicki, come on now. I'm expecting you to be on that thing snapping. Yeah, because she had, yeah, Massive Attack. I didn't like that much. But Your Love, oh yeah, that was knocking. Check it out. Yeah. Moment for a live. This is the moment for a live. I'm tearing it up though, but y'all get me though. And that super bass. Yeah, super bass was super bass on that album? Yeah, that was on the I want to say the extended version, I want to say. Yeah, cuz it originally wasn't on the first album, but when they came out with the extended version, that's where it had the boom boom, the bass, super bass, excuse me. The super bass was on that. But originally it wasn't on the album, for those who know. You know what I'm saying? That's a Nicki Minaj trivia most fans may not have known back then, is that it was not originally on Pink Friday. It was on a re-release of the album when they put it on there. Um, so just to put that out there, you feel me? And that was a mega hit. Super bass. That's when they had the Let's Get, what was it called? Let's Dance. For the Wii video game, when they had the little stick and stuff, you do the dance in front of the TV playing a video game. That was on there. They had super bass. They had Remy Ma. I'm conceited for a reason. So anybody, any old school cats up in here, you feel me? OGs, older gentlemen, older ladies. They used to play that Wii game where they had the Let's Dance and all that. And they had that super bass on there. You feel me? You had to get up to a certain level on the video game. Anybody from that era, y'all know what I'm saying, man. But for Nicki, now that I'm thinking about it, right? I'm thinking about it. So for Nicki to come out and say that, for Nicki to come out and say that she's doing a Pink Print too, I'm expecting that album. I'm expecting that album for it to be Pink Friday. I mean, not Pink Print, Pink Friday 2. For it to be Pink Friday 2, I'm expecting that album to be snapping, man. Because you had some monster hits on there. You know what I'm saying? Life, Moment for Life. That was knocking. Your Love. And then she had Jaleel White in the video. Come on. And then the other one I liked on there was You Could See Through Me. I think it was called See Through Me or something like that. That was a knock. That was snapping hard. Massive Attack. I don't really care for it. But She had some monster hits on that. So for her to come back with Pink Friday 2 in November, that thing better be snapping, Nicki. Because right now, Cardi with them verses she done put out, you know what I'm saying? Big Lotto, Glorilla, Corla Ray. I like Corla Ray. I like that player. Girls is players too. I know she on her second album, but I'm still playing Girls Get Players too. You know what I mean? With that Busta Rhyme beat in there, huh? Do you feel me? You know? So I gotta say, Nicki Minaj, where that album at? Do you feel me? You know what I mean? Where that album at? That's what we want to know, man. I'm a fan, but I'm also a fan of good music. I'm a fan of female artists as well as males, of course. But the ladies are snapping right now. You feel me? The dudes just got to sit back and let the ladies run it up because they running it up right now. You feel me? And I respect it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as the music sound good, I'm playing it. That's how I get down over here. You feel me? But when that put it on the flow come on, I'm like, hey, 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 hey. uh, Do you feel me? You know, when that thing come on, I'm like, oh, that's snapping. That's snapping hard. You feel me? Put it on the flow. Man, I'm like, they need to pay me. I done gave them so much promotion for that song. I need a check, man. Anybody know Big Lotto? You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, tell them, man, send me a free hoodie or something. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I need some support over here. You feel me? For supporting y'all. Can you show me some support? Huh? You know what I mean? But anyway, though. Yeah, Nicki Minaj, I'm putting out an APB. Where that album at, huh? And with that Young Buck though, Young Buck, don't be a Young Buck story, man. Go back and watch my video. It's on here. Go back and click on that live tab when you subscribe to my channel. Click on the live tab. That's where you get the most updated videos. And I have a lot of material on my channel. And under the video tab, I got even more sauce. I got the shorts. My shorts is a whole nother world. So when you watch my shorts, don't think it's like my live videos. It's a little clips I put in there from my videos, but they kind of like in their own world. So respect that. But I'm telling you, man, don't be a Young Buck story, man. You see how this guy really came from, came from where he came from, but he was able to get on top of the world with 50 Cent. And I personally believe, in my opinion, he got too big for his britches, man. You feel me? He got too big of himself. He thought he was bigger than the program. He thought he was bigger than the label. He thought he was bigger than 50 Cent at one point. And you just didn't know, man. You really didn't have that sauce the way you thought you did. You feel me? Or you would not be in this predicament today. Huh? So go back and watch that video. And you will see that I'm only here to elevate. I'm only here to motivate. But I'm also here to demonstrate, to give y'all some game and link these conversations when I talk about Nicki, when I talk about Young Buck, and a lot of other conversations. It's only for me to use that for a conversation piece. You feel me? Because what I really want you to know is, man, when you look at these people's situations, you got to ask yourself, do you want to be that situation? You want to be laid out like Young Buck? You feel me? All on the stage, you feel me? Looking like you got stuff going on with him. I don't know what it is, but bruh, I can't stress that enough. You done came from 50 Cent in the club who went diamond, man. You feel me? It get no bigger than that. It gets no bigger than that. And that's why I've been saying on a lot of my videos, I tell you, understand your position. Understand that you don't want to finesse your own self out of your own position by thinking you bigger than the situation. And if you are bigger than the situation, understand what that comes with. when you don't have that machine behind you, when you don't have that support system behind you, when you don't have the resources behind you, how do you react and how do you handle those situations then? See, everybody is cool when you at the club popping bottles. Everybody is cool when you hollering at the models. You're smoking, you're drinking, you going here, you flying there. But when all that stop, all you have is yourself. All you have is yourself and whatever you think you can be and how do you have that drive to handle the disappointment that come with that? Can you handle the situations where you don't have nobody to help you? You don't know the right people because you had a machine behind you. You had resources behind you. So when all that get taken away, how do you handle the situation then? Huh? See, it's only some real individuals that can lose it all and get it all back plus more. That takes some real strength and dedication, determination, sacrifices, discipline. See, all that stuff sound cool when you on top of the world. All that sound cool, and it ain't no issue when you got people behind you. But when you don't have those people behind you, you don't have those resources. Can you still make it happen? See, that's a whole different type of mentality. That's a whole different type of understanding. That's too much game for you, man. Drop some in that super chat, man. Want me to keep this going? We almost at the 1 hour mark. I'm gonna shut it down. Somebody drop something in that super chat or hit me with some likes or something, man. Respect the channel, man. I'm gonna shut it down at the 1 hour mark. I don't get no support up in here. You feel me? Telling you, man. I'm Shawnbeastolla. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Huh? Do you feel me? Huh? Come on now. Dropping this game off on y'all, man. Show some respect to my channel, huh? At least hit the like button. Can you do that? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? At least respect the craft, man. Respect the sauce I bring to you. And everything I spit is original. You feel me? You hearing it from the pioneer, man. You hearing it from the resource directly. You feel me? You may hear it differently and similar from other individuals, but when I kick my ism, man, my ism is my own sauce. I am Shawnbeastolla if you didn't know, huh? And if you don't understand what the Beastola is, I'm gonna let you know. Sean, that's my first name. Beastola is just that I'm a beast about my life and I overdo it. That's what a Ola come in at. Beast Ola. I'm a Beastola about my life in a positive way. Huh? I'm a Beastola when it comes to protecting me and mine. I'm Beastola when I go out here and handle myself in a business setting. I come from the corporate world. That's all I know. I'm not a street dude, but I come from the streets, but I'm not of the streets. You feel me? So that's what Shawnbeastolla means. If you want the understanding, that's it right there, huh? So how about you? Are you the type of to go hard about your life? Huh? Are you the type to go out here and make things happen, make things shake when it's nothing to shake? Huh? That's a question. You know what I mean? Because I done lost it a few times and got it back. If you don't believe me, go back and watch my videos. I'm giving you sauce all through it. You feel me? I'm only here to elevate and motivate. But sometimes you got to demonstrate. Do you feel me? You know? You know? It's like we all have our choices. We all have our decisions. So whatever you choose and you feel that's who you are, then stand on it. And with that decision, with that choice, you're going to have things that's going to get in your way. You're going to have individuals that don't appreciate what you bring. But the real question is, can you still maintain when you don't have that support? When you don't have other people around you to help elevate you or motivate you, can you still stand on what you stand on? See, only the true real have that understanding. And I don't say real N word. That's not even real. A real individual is the real word for me. Because when it's a group of anybody, everything seems a lot easier. But when you the only person in the group, how do you stand then? When you the only individual that see the vision, how do you stand then? That's the question. Do you feel me? Huh? Okay, y'all playing with me tonight, huh? I'm about to shut this down. Ain't nobody kicking in, ain't nobody showing no support for me. Okay, okay. It's cool. I appreciate y'all tonight. I did have one more topic though. One more topic. And that last topic is going to be about what did I have in here? Oh, the Warriors. I did want to talk on the Warriors too. Do a quick segment about the Warriors. Man, I don't know what's going on with my Warriors team, man. You know what I'm saying? Curry, what up, man? What's going on with the Warriors right now, man? You know what I'm saying? They didn't sign Chris Paul. Now they didn't signed another guard. What was it the Josh something? They signed a little a rookie. They looking to help develop him. So I'm just like, man, what's going on, man? Hold up, let me pull it up real quick. I was looking at this. I was like, man, what's happening right now? What is they doing, huh? Let me see. Hold up. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, they signed Corey Joseph. They got Chris Paul. He's a guard too. So the Corey dude, he's a signed a veteran point. So wait a minute, he a point guard? What? So if Chris Paul a point guard, and they just signed this Corey dude as a point guard, I don't understand what they're doing. They must finna do a big trade. I think the Warriors are going to do a big trade. I don't know what this is about, man. 'Cause this don't even make sense. They was traveling veteran to back up Steph Curry. Oh, he okay. He's looking to back up for Steph Curry and Chris Paul. Okay, so they loading up on a lot of point guards, but man, we need some height though. You know what I'm saying? When the Warriors was playing the Lakers, man, they was looking so small. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers had all them big bodies just leaning on them. So I'm like, what they doing with now? We got three. Well, I mean, Steph Curry really not a traditional point guard, but he's still that guy though. But we have basically have Steph Curry, Chris Paul, and now this Corey guy. No disrespect to him, that's 3 point guards. When we gonna get a big, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I sure want to see how this is going to play out because I'm kind of confused personally. Any Warrior fan in here, let me know, man, because I'm kind of confused, man. I just felt like when he played against them Lakers, man, they was killing them in the paint. The Lakers was giving the Warriors the business, man. Warriors couldn't even get, not even close to half the rebounds, you know? So now we signed two more guards. I mean, you got Chris Paul and now this Corey gentleman. Man, I don't know how this is supposed to work out, man. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm gonna leave it to the coach and see how this go. But I personally believe something is going. They might. I think they're going to do some massive trade. It could be with Klay Thompson, since they just signed Draymond Green to, I believe, another 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if they might consider moving Klay. That might be a thing. That might be something. We're going to find out soon. But if they don't make a massive trade, I don't know what they're doing, man. But maybe Coach Kerr and everybody else knows something, that I don't know and most individuals don't understand. We're going to find out once they start playing. But as of now, I just feel like they're too short. And the Lakers was giving them the business, giving them that work in the paint. That's why we was losing them games the way we lost because, you know, the paint, man. It was just giving it to him like AD and whoever else. They was getting all the rebounds. So it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what they can do as the season progresses. Well, as the season start, when as it progress over time, we're gonna find out. So, well, I'm over the 1 hour mark, so I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. You can share it. It's cool. If you're not familiar with me, I am Shawnbeastolla. All I kick is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. I appreciate y'all watching me tonight. I'm going to come back and go live tomorrow night. So go ahead and tap in with me and go back and watch a lot of my videos. Click on that tab that says live. That's where all my updated, new, latest videos are at. I have my regular videos I drop, give you my reviews. In my regular video link is where I do all my reviews for the most part. And in previous videos I have done over the life of this channel. And my short section go crazy because I offer a lot of different type of content there. So go ahead and tap in with my channel and get to know me. You know what I'm saying? I am Shawnbeastolla. Until next time, peace.